Hello and welcome to another episode of Moose's Gear Goo Review. I'm Moose, and today I got a knife review, and that is of the Kershaw Pub. Let's see if we can get this in focus. Kershaw. Sinkovich design. Alright, so this is the Kershaw Pub. This is an awesome, compact little EDC friction folder. And I'm pretty impressed with it. But let's go over the specs. The overall length is 4.5 inches long. The blade length is 1.62 inches long. The blade thickness is 0.12 inches thick. The overall handle length is 3.62 inches long. The handle thickness is 0.31 inches thick, so it's a pretty thin knife all around. And the overall weight for it is 1.9 ounces. Now this knife does come in two other variations besides this black aluminum handle scale. It comes in a blue aluminum handle scale, or you can get it with a carbon fiber handle scale. And I think the carbon fiber handle scale at most will take like 0.05 ounces off. So not a huge difference in weight between the handle scales. So it's still around a 1.9 ounce knife. But awesome nonetheless. So going into the blade, as you can see, it is a kind of a sheep's foot blade, flat ground, plain edge, with this nice little ricasso here between the handle scale and the cutting edge. And it's just a nice straight edge, great for opening boxes and doing any sort of like straight pull cuts. There is no belly to it, and it's kind of a high saber grind. So pretty nice. And it is a really nice stonewash finish that goes all the way through into the handle and whatnot. Now the interesting thing with this, there's no thumb studs or anything. And we have the logo Kershaw on the one side. Then on the other we have the Sinkovich design, as well as, I don't even know if we'll be able to see it. It says China HCR 13 MOV. Whatever. The back handle scale is also in the stonewash. It's a stainless steel back scale, and it has a detent, and the detent is basically the only thing that will hold the blade shut. But other than that, it's a friction folder, and so friction folders work by having a longer piece of the tang fold into the back spine of the handle, and then the pressure of your own hand is what's going to prevent the knife from shutting. So by putting that pressure there, it prevents it from rotating. So as long as you have a good grip, it shouldn't rotate shut on you. And plus the fact that it's designed not to thrust, but to push into a material, it'll be sending pressure up against the cutting edge, and that should keep it from rotating. So you're never going to want to scrape anything down or press down on it, because that'll make it collapse. Now this is a two-hand opening knife. Most friction folders are. Though if you want, you can try to use the thumb flipper technique. So you just press up here on this loop. And then once you get it off the detent, you can use your finger to flick it open. And then if you want to do it a single handhold closing, and I don't recommend this for it. Honestly, I use two hands all the time with this. But basically I pinch it between, and then I push, and as I'm pushing, the tang will rotate between my fingers, and then I can shut it. So if you have to, it can be a one-hand open knife, but I still recommend two hands. So it is flow-through construction with just the one pillar here, the pivot pin, and then it does have a small stop pin in there, right there. Other than that, this bottle knife has three other functions. You can use it as a carabiner to hook keys and whatnot in, and you can do it that way. And then it closes. So it can be like a keychain or a carabiner. But then two of the most useful tools, it has a flathead kind of pry bar tip on the end here, which I actually use a lot, especially with my camera. And then it has the cap lifter, which is functional. All right, so there's that really cool knife. I use it all the time. There is no pocket clip on it, so it is one that's going to sit in the pocket, or if you have it hooked onto your keys or maybe a belt loop. But let's compare it real quick to some other knives I have around here. We got the Benchmade Bug Out, CRKT Pilar. What else do we have? We have, oh, here we go, a Bird Robin 2. And what the heck, we'll even throw one of these in here. A Outdoor Edge slide winder, just to give you some comparisons. As you can see, handle length varies. I think handle-wise, it's most similar to the slide winder up here. Blade length-wise, actually pretty close to the CRKT pillar. The Pilar is about a ½ inch longer and whatnot. And, you know, you're not going to find a ton of knives that compare very well to it just because it's a unique blade shape, unique handle design, and, you know, it's kind of its own thing. So, comparing the thickness, we have the Pilar here, and then we also have that, and you can see how thin the blade stock is and the handle is on the Kershaw Pub. So, Pilar is thicker. Blade thickness wise looks about the same, but I might actually think the Pub is slightly thicker. Handle wise, the Bug Out is thicker. Okay, there's a Robin. The Pub is thicker. Handle wise, the Bird Robin is thicker. And now Outdoor Edge. The Pub is thicker. Handle wise, it's pretty close. Actually, so very close. And there's the handle. You can see how similar the handle size is, so pretty cool. All right, so there's that. Let's test it with our favorite test. This is the Ugly Brown Glove test. Now there is no texture into the actual aluminum handle scale, and the carbon fiber and the blue one also, it's all the same. There is jimping though along the top spine here. So we'll see if I can even open it one-handed with the glove. So trying to get a good grip is really hard because it's slick, but it does work well. The jimping back here on the back of the spine actually works really well because there is no other real grip here. There's no choil, so it can slide up really easy. That's kind of scary actually. So yeah. If they did some jimping there, that might actually help. But other than that, you know, works fine. See if we can close it one-handed. Closing is much easier. And if you're not going to use it as a knife, you know, screwing things, fine. Cap lifting, bottle opener works fine. But yeah, if you're looking for more grip, there's definitely better options as well. So, does it pass? Barely. I'd probably give it a C- on the Ugly Brown Glove test. So there's that. On that, I do really enjoy this knife. I carry it a lot, especially as like an urban EDC tool. It's not super big, and people aren't going to be freaked out when they see it. And it's, you know, it does have a place. And like I said, I use it to help mount my camera on my tripods and tighten the base plate on all the time. So honestly, this is a great EDC tool, EDC knife, urban carry knife, office carry knife if you want to do it like that. So really cool, kind of trendy looking. I think some more hipsterish lumber sexuals might want to carry something like this. But definitely check it out. Highly recommend it. And price-wise, it's under $20. I think the carbon fiber one at the time of this video is like 17. But you can find them under $20. Really good knife. So thank you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with anyone who might be interested. Pick it up as a gift. Would make a great stocking stuffer or just a birthday gift, whatever. Check out these other videos to my left. Click that big round circle to subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. I said that a dozen times. Any questions, leave them down below. Thank you, and I'll see you outside.